This game is a fucking masterpiece, I'll tell you. Absolute fucking masterpiece.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, praise you, laddie. Jesus Christ. I don't want to play against your bitch ass.
That's got it done. Fine. Now to temper it.
I wouldn't be able to get up either.
Hey!
Stop where you are! We're after you! Surrender at once!
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
I've got it in for you, scum. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of... You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay...
How dare you accuse me? Do you have any idea who I...
What are you trying to pull on me?
Fine.
Now I'll take those stolen items, and see if you
Have a look then.
Right, I thought as much. I know this here doesn't belong to you either. All right, you'll be branded for your crimes, so that everyone knows.
What did I have stolen on me?
Executioner, carry out the sentence.
What the fuck?
Ah, shit. Ah, fucking Brand. Thank God my mother didn't live to see this.
What did I have that was stolen on me?
I apologize.
I found a different...
What is it, Mutt? Go! Ka! Ka! Quick! Ka! Quick!
What the fuck is that? Oh, hell.
Quick! Ka! 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 Whoa! I have Tomlin's stone for you.
This is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Think nothing of it.
Hold on. This isn't the stone Tomlin had. I saw it. His had a hole in the middle and it was just different.
What? How so?
Where did you get this stone?
I grabbed it when he wasn't looking.
My, I'd never thought you'd do something like that. You shouldn't have. You have to be careful with stones like these. Stealing something like this can be bad luck. I really wouldn't go down that path. But seeing as you have it now, go back to him. I'm telling you, he had the stone. I saw it. He must have... And tell him this one's not real.
I've got a few questions about this.
Of course.
Thanks.
What? What?
Good day to you.
That thunderstone of yours is a complete fake.
You what? What the fuck are you...
Let's just say I borrowed your stone. And I was right.
You lousy.
All I took from you was a lump of worthless rock.
But when you took it, you didn't think it was worthless, did ya? Which makes you a thief. You're not the first, though.
What do you mean?
I really did have the stone until the other day. Then somebody pinched it from me. I hope his fucking hand drops off, the bastard.
Any idea who the thief was?
Yeah, a fuckwad like yourself. Goes by the name of Hensel from Rabosh. He and his mate, and that was right before the thing vanished.
Well, I don't exactly have a choice.
Very good. And when you're done with them, I found it, so by rights it's mine. Besides, if you do give it back, I'll forget you ever tried to steal it from me. And
Tell me,
facts.
if you came by it honestly, why...
I'm not hiding anything. I'm just not one to brag, that's all. And until it's back in my hands,
I can appreciate that. But sharing a story isn't exactly brag.
All right, then. I found it a couple of years back in a field outside Billany. On the way to Whist of the Quarry. You probably know the place. I was gonna take a shortcut through the woods, but there'd been a hell of a storm about a week before. It tore off roofs, carried away some shepherds' huts, even toppled the tower on those fortifications at Gutenberg. And it very nearly flushed us out of here too. A proper act of God it was. Well, the forest was a complete mess, so I couldn't go that way. So I decided I'd go through the field. And all of a sudden, I stumble over something. And what do I see? A thunderstone right under my foot. Stroke of luck it was. See you later.
Ka! Go! Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Keep it up. Quick! Ja! Ka! Come on! Ka! Go! Quick! Quick! Da! Da! Ka! Ka! Go! Quick!
Come here.
You again? Come here. Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without end, all covered in sand, hot and dry with no fresh water. The people there call themselves the Blemmies. They have neither head nor neck. Their face is in the middle of their belly. And these Blemmies breed horses with huge ears and birds born out of mud. In the north, there's a land all covered with snow and rocks, where it's always night and green stars shine in the sky. There I saw some strange water monks who have fins instead of legs and fleshy cowls on their heads. If you want to hear more, give me a groschen or two. I won't even turn down a bit of soup.
Greetings. Blessings to you.
God be with you.
Greetings. What?
Would you help me out?
That depends.
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the...
Thanks a lot.
God be with you, good sir.
Blessings to you. Greetings to you too.
What are you here for?
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but...
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache,
and you can hear him howling up.
Thanks. I'll go and look for it.
Tankard of ale, thanks. Hail Mary.
Well, I'm about halfway done. And that's that.
Service is kind of slow today.
Kind of bang one out. I kind of fucking bang that out right here.
Good afternoon.
I heard you have some work for a blacksmith.
I do. But you'd have to manage more than pounding iron with a hammer. How important is it for you when working to not get dirty?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little dirt under my nails, if you get my meaning.
Very good. Let's cut to the chase then. I need you to bring me something, so that the owner of that thing does not notice you have borrowed it. Interested?
Fine. What's involved?
As I said, I need you to bring me something.
Yeah, I understand that.
Basan, one of the cumin dogs around here, has recently acquired a very lovely sword. It's called the Absolver. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive during the conquest of Kuttenberg. You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no business being in the filthy paws of those pagans, when they don't even know how to use it. Now, if I had a sword like that...
So what do you need a blacksmith for?
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword is gone. Can you imagine what that cumin vermin would do to me? But if you could get a good look at it, you could bring it to me and leave Basan with a replica.
A replica?
Of course. Made of some soft iron, with coloured glass instead of gemstones. Just for looks. Basan won't notice the difference anyway.
Where can I find this Basan?
Here in the camp. You'll go to the tournament enclosure, and on the left, behind it, you'll find his tent. It's white with green trim along the top.
That sounds fairly easy.
That may be, but you don't need to dawdle. And watch out for Basan. Farewell.
What was I supposed?
You make a replica.
I just forgot.
Farewell, sir.
Are you the one they call Black?
Aye. But more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain. Can't you see I'm barely breathing here? Cover. I feel like I'll burst.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurt. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Maybe. Does it hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here. Oh!
It's no wonder. Your stomach's blown up like a bellows. You must have eaten something really bad.
We put some mushrooms someone found in the woods into the stew. Oh. Fuck.
It's obvious. If you want relief...
But I can barely move.
I have something for you that should...
Thank you. Oh.
Well?
Not yet.
No. To look...
It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me.
It's about Victoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears, but none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice, but that was it. She just didn't get it.
Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
There was a pool of blood on the floor. I was shocked when I went into the hearth room.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
Well, what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike you. Not far from here to the east, there's a spot with a small clearing in the forest, where there's a pet...
Good. I'll look there.
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilt milk.
You're not a man. Hell, maybe just a sack of shit without a...
But...
Listen, and listen good, you pustule. Either you get yourself together and take care of that girl, or I'll see to it that your little bellyache will be the least of your worries.
All right, all right.
Damn right.
I'll never touch another mushroom again so long as I live.
Enough said, bitch.
I know.
that priest lot that keeps falling down our throats. Instead of charging.
What do you need, my friend? I need... You shouldn't be here. That's it. Go now.
Greetings, my...
I saw the arena and the stands and thought to myself,
You're too late, lad. There used to be competitions here almost... but that's been over for quite some time. All you can do now...
why'd they ban it?
Captain von Owlitz and Lord von Berghoff heard blokes were killing each other here.
You fought with sharp weapons?
Of course not. That was forbidden. But the Cumans fucked it all up. Fucking vermin.
So what happened then?
One of our companies went against the Cumans. It's a fight like any other. But those fuckers had a score to settle with us and brought sharp weapons. Our fellas came away from there in bad shape. Most of them never recovered. And then Command banned the fights.
So that's it then? No more tournaments?
Aye, probably. Because that wasn't the first cock-up. Cumans, Germans, Praguers, they all hate each other and are always at each other's throats. But without the tournaments and betting, the blokes don't have anything to do anymore, and they're starting to get testy. Now their camp is starting to look more and more like a wasp's nest. But you'll see for yourself.
So there won't be any fighting?
I'll be with you, sir.
What can you do, sir?
Nice sword. I'm not surprised they're fighting over it. To make the same won't be easy.
Wanker!
Good day.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Sworn guard.
I'll have a look at the...
Let's talk about the
All right.
Do we have a deal?
You won't convince... You see? Oh, I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Careful!
Jesus Christ be praised. God be with you.
Hey, you can't just go and eat our food.
Roddy!
Easy! I surrender!
You wanted to eat for free, did you, beggar boy? That's theft, you know. Food costs money.
All right, I'll...
Very well.
I hope they'll beat him like a dog.
Get out of my...
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Burning. I have to hammer it more evenly.
A large beer for me.
Good day to you. God be with you.
That looks good. Now just to temper it.
Where's that beer?
All done.
Whatever.
That should do it. What do you have for... Let's talk... How's this?
You really won't... Finally. Thank you, sir. Come again.
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
I brought you that...
And what about Basan?
Of course.
Very well. Oh, you...
Here you go.
The Absolver. Isn't it?
Very. But no...
What? Ah, you are right. Well, here is your reward, just as we agreed.
Thank you very much. And if you ever have any...
I'd rather not, friend. Just to be on the safe side. Take care. See you later.
Excuse me.
I think I need to stay lying down. think I need to stay lying down.
Christ almighty.
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular?
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian Kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
My name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You said you're an explorer.
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there, to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Well, it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I praise it to high heaven?
The truth. You don't need to spare...
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have seen of your country. And that has not made much of an impression on me. But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good fortune to see more beautiful sights.
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question. Not now.
What is Mecca like?
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared the next time. But I never went back to Mecca.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives who I do not want to meet again.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here, on the other side of the Alps. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, it cannot bear fruit. Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea, like a huge stone ship. People from all over the world go there to trade. I help them as a translator, especially for Christian envoys from Ethiopia on a pilgrimage to Rome. If only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their procession stretched from the port to the city center, and they had live leopards as a gift for the king of Venice. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among sailors? Out of the question.
You were in Granada? Where is that?
Go west from here until you reach the sea, then south to a place called Peninsula Iberica. But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to Christians like you. It is a pity in any case. Such a beautiful and rich country, yet bathed in so much blood.
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Muhammad must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan, because swords and cannons are not for me. Let others cut off heads. I can sew them back on again.
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
How did you come to be with the Osmonds?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship, though it did not seem like good fortune at the time. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmonds. The last time was probably in the days of Mansa Musa, but the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So I became useful.
So why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde, led by the butcher named Timur. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with them.
I'm new to the camp. If you don't have too much work...
Well, I suppose it will be, or at least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, you know? But that does not matter now.
Could you show me...
Again, though it is true that it did not, but that does not matter now. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose he has bigger problems than keeping his army healthy and fighting fit.
It's lucky he sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult? I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones?
Oh, of course. What else should a sore bones do?
My friend, the human body contains so much beauty and so many secrets that we could explore. So why do we spend so much time on the quality of defecation? Think about it. Though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for humans. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse. We will take a look there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge overall?
I've no idea.
You should put that right then. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a king. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozab or Borumlaka.
Excuse me?
That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp. So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself, in Zedlets. He is not a very cheerful man. But he seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
I try to steer clear of fighting. Though that's not always possible.
Really? You are like me, my friend. As a physician, I can tell you that nothing harms human health. As much as a blade in the belly. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains.
Excuse me.
As I said, Sir Grozab commands the camp. Pt.14 commands in battle, and the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. Ah, a man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Nah, women and me don't go together.
Moderation and self-denial are certainly virtues. But as a physician, I advise you not to spend your whole life alone. You should find a good woman as soon as possible, and then marry her. And to do her what you see in her
to
eyes.
you too.
Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in terrors and grants us love in our hearts.
Do
So that we
this,
may
what's
love
that
one
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I sometimes think I ought to settle down.
Do it. It is definitely a nicer life than in such a camp as this. Imagine a roof over your head instead of a leaking tent, food cooked with love instead of a gruel cooked on a campfire, and at night. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great? In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca. And from Granada to Venice. And now, here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day and find out that there are more flavors than just salt and honey. But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Prague artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere.
That's right.
Good evening. What do you need?
I'd like to...
Your first time, eh? What's it to be? Longbow?
Maybe...
All right. Of course, it's tougher against masters, but you can win.
Let's take the good...
Fine.
Hang on. Yeah, here.
Wait a while. Get in line. and fly!
Another decent shot. Tom gave me a rope today.
Oh, goes that be bad. That's 5 points. Goes that be bad. That's 5 points.
I'd like to
Again? I suppose you want to save your reputation. What's it to be?
bow, I reckon.
All right.
Well,
Fine.
hang on. Yeah, here it.
Wait a while. Soon, my friend. Now!
Pointakas happy back. Okas happy back. Vilka lastinani.
Oh, I can't see where it's going.
Vilka lastinani. Okas happy back. Vilka lastinani. Okas happy back. Vilka lastinani.
I don't get it. Didn't even miss. Okay.
Go! Die! Die! down, boy. Oh my god. She poisoned herself. Pity. Poor girl. Quick! Quick! Go! God! Go! Go! Stand still! Go! Ka! Ka! Go! Quick! Ka!
Silly doggy. Good people, gather round. You won't believe this. A whole village burnt to the ground. Hell on earth. Just a...
Whoa!
You have to hear this. In silver skallets, they say. Without
Go!
warning, attack.
Ka! Go! Ka! Whoa! Whoa! Go! Ka! Ka!
You almost ran me over.
Nice and slow.
Whoa!
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I need to find a
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Some wayfarer.
Really? Which one?
In Horsham.
There's no inn there, but the Bruthans have a farm out there. So I can guess what's going on here.
Well, Tomlin over Horsham way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. So you better come clean before...
Fuck me! So Bruthans made you his lackey?
Watch your tongue. And you, go on.
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea, and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him...
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to... butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers. But that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him. To help us fight them, like? But Tomlin wasn't having it. So we filched it without him knowing. And then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you...
Where can I find this?
Are you fucking with...
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you. You don't just lose something like that.
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed.
You may have had bad luck. With stuff like that, you stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone, I didn't steal it from anybody.
Well, if you put it like that...
You see? Now tell me where...
You'll come across some ponds between Raborj and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some... But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice. Thanks.
Look, what's your plan, anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask you for anything, but still, do you think you could rescue Hensel?
And how, pray, do you expect me to do that?
I don't know, just something. Because if you don't, I don't know who will. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do it. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip back out with Hensel.
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like the stone's power is interfering somehow. But if I find a way, I'll help Hensel.
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Go! Slowly. Nice and slow. Go! Go! Keep it up. Whoa!
What have you found, boy?
Huh.
I reckon I know who you mean. What about him?
I met him at a tavern in Liverpool, and he showed me his muscles.
He did what?
Muscles, you know? Like from the sea. Shut up!
What?
Grant, right now. No, go somewhere that will at least pay us.
I wouldn't be in too much of a hurry. They have shit to do. It's not that bad here. Believe me. We're not caught up in any battles. Or we're owed in pay. We can grab the village around.
I saw Peter the Cop the other day.
That son of a bitch. Where?
Where do you think? No.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
What's that?
What?
I must be imagining things. Just clear off.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks.
Thanks. Whoever you are, come on. Let's get the hell out of here. What?
Grant, right now.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Thanks for rescuing me. You have no idea how grateful I am. All that aside, who are you, anyway?
Henry.
I'm Hens, though.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter? Well, thank the saints for him.
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav? Well, I hope he's all right and all.
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter either. I was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you stole from Tomlin in Horsham, who, by the way, is royally fucking upset with you.
Well, I suppose I would be too if I were him. But I have to say, the whole Thunderstone idea it brought us no luck. Nope.
Let's forget that for a moment.
You won't be surprised to hear. Ramed snatched it from me when I was captured. He didn't believe it had any powers, but he had... That's all that matters to him. From what I heard, he sold it in Sukdal to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something, well, from the edge of the village.
Sakra, that stone really is cursed. Well, there's nothing for it. I'm off to Sukdal.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I heard. There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoils.
Clever. Take what you can, and stash the rest for later.
I'd have helped myself to it, but think of it as my way of thanking you. I just hope they weren't... making it up, and you find something there.
I'll take a look around and see. Thanks for telling...
Well, it's the least I can do. And good luck with that bloody stone, though my advice would be to steer...
I'm still curious about your...
Well, as you wish.
Clear off!
Easy, good horse.
Quick! Ka!
Oh. I should eat something.
Why would I dob you in?
Look, just drop it. You.
Think I'll blurt it out to the first person I...
No.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't it bother you? Walking around here like some kind of animal?
No, it does. Well, I had no choice. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
D.
Good to see you.
I don't know what it is. See, now over here it feels fucking smooth as fuck.